January the 18th, 2021. Guys, you're looking at solar images from yesterday and today. We had a double comet strike. The first one that you see coming up is rather large to be a sun diver. There's another one coming in the opposite bottom corner. Right there, you see them. Now, we'll look at it and we'll back it up, look at it a little closer, but it appears that the top comet, the larger one, does overcome to the gravity of the sun, which is very powerful. It keeps all of our planets in orbit and does not make it out the other side. See that? How it just comes in here. Watch it again. And remember, the center white dot is where the sun is. The larger red dot is just what's called an occulter disk that blocks it out so you can see around it. There it goes again. Does not come out the other side. Now, we've also had a CME in the bottom right. It's not going to be an Earth-affecting CME. It's not that strong. But what we have, if you look at a different satellite image, which actually shows us the sun, called the SDO, we have a sunspot that will be Earth-facing for the next couple of weeks. It takes about 27, 28 days for one of these to rotate around the sun. It's in the southern hemisphere, and so is the Earth. We're not exactly in what's called the ecliptic of the inner solar system. We're slightly below that. We're looking upward towards the sun. And so when you have a sunspot like this in the southern hemisphere of the sun, it will be more Earth-affecting or geo-affecting for any events from a coronal mass ejection, solar flare, filament release, whatever it is. Now, guys, I realize that we're watching a lot, but when you're dealing with Earth's weather, you're dealing with space weather also. Now, we have our own emergency broadcast center, and that may be something that you want to pay attention to nationwide in the next few days. But here on BP Earthwatch, it's simply you just subscribe to our newsletters and video updates. All you do is put your email address in there, guys. No name, no number. We don't use it for anything other than to alert you about video updates if necessary, and different sales and things like that. But right now with censorship, it may be critical for you guys to go sign up. It's free. Again, just your email address. Now, we have hurricane force warnings, guys, in Alaska. What's happening, there's a major wind event that's coming into the West Coast. All of these areas that you see, even in California, you've got red flag warnings, high wind warnings, etc. You move across the nation and you're going, these high winds continue, then you get into winter weather. And that winter weather, guys, even is going into Florida. Look in the panhandle tonight. We have frost advisories and freeze advisories in a section of the country that usually does not see it. Now, you've got them across Indiana and Ohio through there, guys. But again, look down into the Florida Peninsula. New Mexico, Colorado, you've got high wind warnings. What's happening in California is they're going to be shutting off power for thousands of people because of this wind and the effect it has on down power lines and forest fires. Now, usually we see this in the summertime. Again, here's your Florida warnings. Remember, a lot of citrus in this area. But, guys, this wind warning in California, they're already shutting power off. Again, normally a summer event where you're going to lose air conditioning, but here, depending on your situation, you could lose heating and power. That's always a good time, and I know you guys in California realize this. Solar panels, things like that, can come in very handy. But it's been a strange year. A lot of things are going down. You see these larger comets hitting the sun to extremely high winds in the wintertime, causing the power outages. And guys, I can't help but when I see a comet that size come in and hit the sun, not the smaller one on the right, but the larger one, I always think about when an angel pours out his vial upon the sun and certain things happen, like in the book of Revelation. And it's just a reminder of who is in control. Let me say this, it's a lot of things happening in our nation. You've seen the massive buildup of troops in D.C., we're seeing executive orders still coming out, even a day or two before the inauguration. Now, if it really doesn't make much sense to me unless it's a pardon, which there may be about 100 people that are pardoned tomorrow. We don't know who they all are. But when the normal executive orders, they could just be overridden immediately after Wednesday, right, by the new administration. So why go to that much trouble? It's kind of amazing. It's interesting to watch. But we're watching it, guys. There's a lot of events that's going to be going down. Now, I mentioned the emergency broadcast system. You may want to pay attention to that. And again, sign up for our emergency broadcast system, which will be our newsletters from bpearthwatch.com to you. If you sign up, it will let you know if our site goes down or there's problems there. We will let you know that there will be the video information on our website or whatever other platform. But we do have video players there, as you know, and we can continue to contact you. But go there, sign up. We're watching it. Watch for reports tomorrow going into Wednesday. It's going to get more and more critical. It's a heads up, guys. Be safe.